that song. And one part, that fool, you know what I'm saying, when he get out, he say, I hope I never see none of you motherfuckers again. Man, release date. That was a release date by Exhibit. Old one, but a good one. What did you do today? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I've been going through all kinds of mess, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a place to live. They selling the house I live in, so now I gotta, get up out of here and find someplace else to go. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, because I like this house. Me and my family, we've been in this one house for almost 7 years now. And it's a nice house. You know what I mean? We got here, it was brand new. They had just built it, so we got in first ones, and we the ones who beat it up. Exhibit was smashed. Yeah, that was Exhibit was some shit. But what's up? Who got a question? What y'all got going on, man? It's Friday night. I know somebody got something cracking, something going down, because I ain't got nothing but problem. Man, I got issues like tissues, you know what I mean? It's hard on the yard, you know what I mean? But something about to work out. Your boy got to, you know what I mean? Spread his hustle, start pushing something, you know what I mean? So you see me on here a little bit more. I'm monetized now. Holla at your boy, you know what I mean? I'm working my way up, you know what I mean? I still need some more subscribers, so tell a friend. But nah, it's a work in progress because little by little, you know what I mean? It's all going to come together, you know what I mean? Like butt cheeks. They always come together in the end. But so what's up, man? What y'all got up for the weekend, man? It's Friday night. You know what I mean? I know somebody got something going on. Usually, last weekend, it was on, man. I went out, you know what I'm saying, to Mission Bay. You know what I'm saying? Had a little bonfire. I was out there chilling. It was cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Had the fire, you know what I'm saying? Wife, the family got hungry, so they walked over to the taco shop. Man, so, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, had me some fat carne asada fries sitting at the fire, chilling. But that's living, man, you know what I'm saying? Because it was cool, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even realize that in the background, you know what I'm saying, was the roller coaster on one side, and then on the other side is the beach where we had the bonfire. You still fishing this weekend? Oh, man, fishing got canceled. Yeah, fishing got canceled. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's what it is. It's like I said, it's hard on the yard, you know what I mean? It's trying to find a place. We done looked at a million places, and it's like, for what I'm living in, I'm gonna be paying $1,000 more for just what I'm living in, but a little bit smaller. And it's more than $1,000. It's like 11,995, 11.95 more a month than what I've been paying here. So it's hard on the yard. You know what I mean? California got me ready to. I love Dago. I'm a Dago boy. You know what I'm saying? Born and bred, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? However you want to call it. I grew up in the trenches off of Market Street. You know what I mean? Just above the 94 freeway. My house was literally on the hill looking over the police pistol range. Man, what taco shop? The one across from the one across from the roller coaster. Yeah. They wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, no Southeast, you know what I'm saying, taco shop, but you know what I mean? It was all right. It wasn't that one. But I got taco shops for different things. I got one taco shop that's best at burritos, hands down. And then I got another one, you know what I'm saying, for my carne asada fry, which I've been trying to back off of. I'm trying to eat less, you know what I'm saying, red meat, trying to eat more, you know what I'm saying, turkey, and I'm trying to live a little bit longer, gotta make it last, you know what I mean, in this belly, I mean, it's time to go. Blue Eyes, what's cracking, Snow Rock? Just want to send my love and respect. Always, I was and saw that you Central Yard when we all got rolled up. Yeah, and talking about Soledad. Yep. Yeah, I paroled, you know what I'm saying, from X-Wing. I paroled from the hole because, I guess some people, you know what I'm saying, said they were going to do something to me. And it is what it is. I've always, you know what I'm saying, tried to fight, man. Look, you know what I'm saying, leave me here. Let me deal with it, because I've been doing okay so far, you know. But it wasn't all me. The man upstairs had to have his hands around me. I'm blessed by the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I should have been gone a long time ago. Like I said, I've been stabbed 13 times. I've been shot twice. I've been shot with block guns. I drove a quad off the side of a mountain, broke my back in two places, got up and walked up the hill, climbed up the hill, and then got life flighted to the hospital, and then walked out the hospital. They wheelchaired me to the curb, and then I got into the van, you know what I'm saying, went to my family house for like a week, and then, you know what I'm saying, I got to get back to Dago. I'm on parole. I wasn't even supposed to be out of state. I just, you know what I'm saying, left. But in Lancaster, a violent prison, I got a homie just got there. Yeah, I don't know how it is now. When I was in Lancaster, I think I got in Lancaster in 1994, and I was there until like 98. I went to Donovan in 98 from Lancaster, but I was on the C yard. And back then they had two level 4 yards. The C yard and the D yard were level 4, and the A yard and the B yard were level 3. Uh, your arch enemy, Snow Roll, has been talking about you. Ask a bum, Snow Roll. What the hell? Your arch enemy, Snow Roll, has been asking about you. I don't understand. Ask a bum, what you talking about? I don't understand that one. I don't have no arch enemies. I don't want no problems. Peace. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What is that? Get it, Snow Rock. Snow Roll. Oh, yeah, I'm rolling. Snow Rock always rolling. Man, rolling 40s. So what's up, man? What y'all got up for the weekend? Ask a bum. Sean, I see you. Snow Rock, what it do? From Seattle. I see you, brother. How the family? How everybody doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, snow be rolling, man. I've been going through a lot, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep pushing, can't stop, won't stop. The way I feel is, even though you know what I'm saying, things is going, you know what I'm saying, rough right now, and finances and this and that aren't where they should be, and this and that. The economy's kind of messed up. Work and slow down. It cut my hours at work. But I'm still pushing. Can't stop, won't stop. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna make something happen somehow, some way. I'm gonna make something happen. You can believe that. But I've done that my whole life. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm blessed by the best, praying for the rest, because I figure, you know what I'm saying, somebody had to be watching over me, because I did a bunch of stupid stuff. I did a whole bunch of stupid stuff, and I'm still here. So that's I'm standing tall through it all. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Just keep pushing forward and watch. It gets better and better. Because even though it's rough right now, this is still the best life I've ever had. This is the best I've ever been doing. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I got financial problems. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm struggling. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm broke. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, doing better than I've ever been before. And if you don't understand that, everybody in my family is healthy. Everybody is good. Everybody is safe. Everybody has food, has a roof over their head, shoes on their feet, and everybody's taken care of. I am blessed. You know what I mean? Beyond belief. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. And you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, they gave me and two other whites a 16-month shoe over some bullshit, saying that we were going to move on you, and it was skin from San Diego named Sharky, last name Stowell, and a fame named Bullet, and a lame named Bullet. Yeah, hey, I don't know all that went down, you know what I'm saying, blue eyes, but you know what I'm saying, I think you mentioned something before on one of my other videos, man, that you got caught up on that. You know what I mean? I'm not with that. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, but I hate when they do that to me and lock me up because you know what I mean, somebody says, wait, let me deal with it. Let it happen. If you know it's gonna happen, just be ready. And you know what I'm saying, but I done been put off yards. I done been, you know what I'm saying, shot you know what I'm saying, because of the same type of situation, just in a different way. So I don't agree with that. But you know what I'm saying, it's good you out. I'm glad you're doing well. You know what I'm saying, I had 3 confidential informants. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, those are probably people that wanted to get you off the yard. You know how that goes. But I got nothing but love and respect for you, big homie. Always. I remember hearing about you in Solano in 1997. Hey, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the, you know what I'm saying, respect. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of people. Sean, yes, sir, it does. Right on, man. Snow was what's the cash app? Oh man, let me see. I don't know if we can do this way. Let's see. And that's the thing I didn't figure out. I need to mess with it, but I'm doing this. Let me see if that's not it. Hold on, people. Work with me. Work with me. Let's see. No, can't do that. Close that. Let me stop before I cut this motherfucker off. I'm still share share screen. Oh yeah. Can you still hear me? Did you ever get those 2 pictures sent to your email? I hardly ever check my email, so let me check it and get back to you. I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to put up pop up dashboard. Manage, y'all still here? Okay, let me stop dicking around. I apologize, people. Let me so who got something going on tonight? It's Friday night. What's cracking? Where it's at? Who got the party? Oh yeah, who doing the bonfire? I did the bonfire last week. Who doing the bonfire this week? Anybody? Anybody? San Diego Bay, I'll pull up. Don't get me started. I'm bored and broke. So if you know what I'm saying, got the bonfire, you know what I'm saying, I'll bring me. Wife coming with me though. She got to keep me safe. uh, So let me see what y'all got going on this weekend. I know somebody got something going on. So look, can y'all see this? Nope, 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 nope. Can't see it. I can't see it. Uh, can't see it. So, all right. You seen that? You can see that? Who said they can see that? Can you see it? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Oh, there it is. Somebody can see that. I can see it. I got no skills. Ha! I'm working, people. I can't hold it much longer. All right, I'll put it back up here in a little bit. Look, what y'all got up, man? Who want to hear a story? What y'all want to hear about? Because we got, you know what I'm saying, we got a funny story. Hey, I got one. It's comedy. So it was a bunch of homies on the yard. We working this weekend, brother. That's about it. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's that extra money. You know what I mean? You can't turn down no work because it's hard on the yard. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, you know what I'm saying, they didn't cut my hours. I can't complain because they cut me back from 50 hours a week to 40 hours a week. And I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying, I love my job, but I'd rather be living my life and doing things and you know what I mean? I ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, last weekend I was in San Diego Bay in Mission Valley with a bonfire with my beautiful wife, family, you know what I'm saying, right on the beach, right on the water with the roller coaster right behind me. Who is this? Who is this? Bullseye Bright. Give us a high school, bro. Give us that's fucked up. Okay. I went to Hoover. I got out of Campo. I got out of juvenile camp, juvenile like a probation camp. So I got out of juvenile camp and I went to Hoover High School. So anybody, if you're not from San Diego, Hoover High School, their colors is red and white. They're the Cardinals. And I didn't know, you know what I mean? I'd never been there before. So I come up there and I'm gang banging at the time. I'm Crip, you know what I'm saying? I think I had a Jerry curl at the time. And this was Crip. So I'm in all blue and black. Blue shoelaces, you know what I mean? Just from the top to the bottom, you can tell. It's something different about this one here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't want to cut people off. Oh, and church on Sunday always. Yes, sir. Always. Give us a crazy story from high school, bro. All right, I got you. I'll be right back to it. Let me answer my people. Yeah, I found the last Friday your cash app. All right, thank you. I appreciate anything, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Your boy's struggling, trying to make it, you know what I mean? And I ain't out here begging, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody cut yourself short, you know what I mean? Live your life, do your thing. If you got a little extra, you know what I mean? Throw me whatever you can. It's greatly appreciated because, like I say, I'm all legit now and money comes hard and slow now. You know what I mean? I work hour to hour trying to, you know what I'm saying, work on something else now that I'm here working on YouTube. It's like I say, this is now a job for me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm getting paid. I'm monetized now. So I appreciate all the people who support, who watch, who hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share. I appreciate you. So yeah, it's too bright. We can't see it. Okay, I can see it now. Who was your worst enemy gang in the streets? That would that would have to be Lincoln Park. They were, you know what I'm saying, right across Imperial from right across that street. They're on the other side. So they were our closest neighbor. Just cash app, you big. Hey, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. You're looking out. Had that whip. Had that whip, man. You know what I'm saying? I always kept a car. Okay, now back to the high school story. So I wasn't in high school long, so this is gonna be a short story. So you know what I mean? I was up there and I just got out of juvenile camp. I'm on probation, and they let me go here, and I got to ride the bus. So when I first get there, my first day is the day after the first day of school because I'm cool. You don't come on the first day. So I come the second day of school, and I come walking up, and I see all red. The whole school, everybody and their mamas wearing red and white, or red and black, red something, and I'm walking up in there like, oh shit. Because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, that they're not affiliated. This is a school color. I don't know none of that. I just come walking up and it's just like, oh, I'm in the wrong place. And I wanted to turn around, but you know what I mean? It wasn't no turning around. And as I come walking through the gate, I hear Joey. I turn around and there go some of the homies. You know what I mean? You know, because it was homies there from East Dago. It was a couple of the homies from the hood there. So so I went to class for a couple of days. I got tired of getting up early riding the bus, so I was coming to school in a stolen car. I'd park the car around back of the school and then walk around and come in like I came in riding the bus. And this went on for, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days. And next thing you know, skip ads. Okay, so they're gonna put some ads up. Watch the ads, people. Yeah, but anyway, so it was after school on the way home. I'm walking home this day and I was riding a bus. So it was a dude, and he don't even bang. He was just trying to show off because he hung with a dude who was a blood. So he figured he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, pick on the white boy. And it was a mistake because I beat the brakes off of him and got on the bus and left. 2 days later, I came back after the weekend. I think it was a Monday, and then his mom was in there, and he was in there, and he had stitches and was messed up. So I got the school police told me, look, you just leave the school and don't come back. I won't call the police and I won't tell your probation officer. I was like, what? Psst, I'm out of here. Peace. So they've inserted an ad. I don't know if I'm on or not. So let me see who we got. That's right. Okay. Who was the worst enemy? That was Lincoln. I told you. Big homie had a whip. Have you come across any white bloods? Yes, I came across a couple white bloods, you know, during, like I said, I've done a lot of time in prison. And I came across a couple of them, you know, I was in Donovan. One of them came through from San Diego. It was a little dude. I don't know what happened to him. I ain't heard from him no more. So I don't know. Maybe he folded up. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna look for him. I wish him well. You know, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I remember a white blood in Solano in 1997 and 98. I think his name was Ron. Yeah, like I said, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody, and they on the other side. So, you know, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, you know, at the time, you know, this is when I was younger. I was, you know what I'm saying, you know, I was stuck on stupid. I didn't understand. I didn't know. And I was lost. I was just, you know, following along, trying to be a part of something. And, and now it's like I don't want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, killing my own people. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I say my own people, you know what I'm talking about. But I just don't want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? You know, because it's already so much that we got to deal with. You know what I mean? You know, going on living every day in life. So, you know, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make things better for all my people. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's all I can do. Uh, man, who taught you how to fight? Who taught me how to fight? Man, okay, you haven't heard the story. What's up, big dog? Baby face, cats, I see you. Who taught me how to fight? Growing up, the homies beat me up when it was nothing else to do. uh, all the homies. It was a bunch of the homies that gave me the blues. You know, it was some homies that was harder on me than other ones. You know what I mean? I had homies, you know, that really, I personally believe, I don't know, I can't speak on nobody else, but I personally believe that, you know what I'm saying, wasn't happy about having a white boy from their neighborhood, you know. So I've personally heard of, you know what I'm saying, you know, people getting, you know what I'm saying, people joking because, oh, you got a white boy from your hood. You got a white boy from your hood. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, you know, I grew up in Southeast San Diego. I was one of the only white boys in the hood. You know what I mean? There was other ones. People always bring up white boy Rob. White boy Rob, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of. So, you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't speak on white boy Rob. You know what I mean? I'm not here to put nobody down or, you know what I mean, you know, whatever, but I'm just, you know what I mean, you know, that was the only other one. And he was around before me. He was older than me. And he still, you know what I'm saying, you know, he used to look out for the homies, you know what I'm saying, you know, because afterwards down the line, He, you know what I'm saying, when the homies get their cars impounded, I heard he would get the homies' cars out, you know what I'm saying, and give them their car back. And that's big, you know what I mean? When you're on the streets and you know what I mean, hustling, you know what I'm saying, the police take your car for something, it costs a lot of money to get it back. So he worked at the tow yards and would look out. It was a good thing because I know a couple of the homies that he looked out for. White boy Rob, do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. I don't know where he at, you know what I mean, but he used to live right in the set, you know what I mean, I've been to his house, you know what I'm saying, I've been knowing about him for a long time because, you know what I'm saying, before I was hanging around, he was there. So, you know what I mean, I know all about the man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but my homies taught me how to fight because, back in the day, it was real men. I don't understand how things are today. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the people are feminine. A lot of the men are feminine. Hey, P Diddy, P Diddy made a whole bunch of people feminine. No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? For me growing up, it was about. I remember it was a couple girls down the street. And there was a crew of us, you know what I mean, knucklehead teenagers, and we would be out there showing off. And a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I was the one that was different. So I was the easiest target. So we used to, you know what I'm saying, have to, you know what I'm saying, stand, toe to toe and shoot, you know what I'm saying, ain't no backing up. Whoever backs up loses. So you just stand toe to toe until somebody backs up. And you know what I'm saying, I backed up, I backed up, I backed up. But it got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I'm not backing up no more. So I started pushing forward. But like I said, I've been fighting most of my life. I started out fighting my father. My dad, he used to hit my family. And, when I was 13, I knocked my dad out. And I remember once I said something about it and somebody said something in the comments. And you know what I'm saying? It was a trip because it was like, you know, I'm not bragging about that. I'm not, what I'm saying, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here trying to blow my own horn. I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? When we got into it, I lost a few times, many times, all the time. But that one time, I got a good one in, or I hit that button on his chin, and he went down. And when he went down, I thought it was over because usually when I get whooped, I go to the corner, he goes to his bottle, and it's over. But this time, I'm saying, I didn't get whooped, but I went to my corner. It's over. I'm done. I don't want no more. But once he woke up, and then after that, because I'm saying, once he woke up and realized that he'd been knocked out, then he went and got that gun, and it was time for me to get out the house. And at 13 years old, it was a rough childhood. But like I said, the community took me in. I had people, what I'm saying, it started out, what I'm saying, I remember I was staying in the canyon in the hood, what I'm saying, in the bamboo trees. We had carpet and old cardboard on the ground. And this was like a clubhouse when we were kids. So I mean? I don't figure, I'm gonna go sleep up in there. It's hooked up, you know what I mean? I got everything I need, I'm saying? I'm gonna go up in there. Man, that was the worst. I'm laying up in there. And I guess the bugs knew better than me because they knew the warm place was on me. And I'm saying? As soon as I lay down, you know what I mean? It was just I couldn't, I'm saying? I was just sitting up, you know what I mean, rocking and trying to, I'm saying, figure out where to go. And I think that's part of growing up. And it's most people might think it's mean or whatever, but when I truly realized that wasn't nobody coming to save me, that's when I stepped up and became a man. And it's sad to say it took me a long time to figure that out. Because you always want to believe that somebody's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes nobody's there. But That's not true too. That's not true because you're there. So somebody is there. And as long as you're there, you can do anything. I believe I can do anything. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here today. You know what I mean? Because I believed I can do anything. And you know what I'm saying? I withstood a lot. Um, I spent over 20 years in California prison. I've been gang banging since I was like 13. uh, I'm still alive. The odds for me weren't good, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? The odds of a white boy, you know what I'm saying, being a crip weren't good, but I'm still here. The odds of, you know what I'm saying, a white boy getting out of prison, you know what I'm saying, a white crip getting out of prison after after as much time as I did and the prisons I went to, because you know what I'm saying, Blue Eyes, Soledad wasn't a happy place. When I first got to Soledad, I came from a riot in CMC in San Luis Obispo, and that was a riot with the Bloods and the Crips. So I come up there. I just left a riot in Donovan. The whites and the you know what I'm saying, and two white Crips and a couple other Crips. So that's a long, sad story. It's you know what I'm saying, I got stories. But that's the thing, I done been through a lot. You know what I mean? And that's not nothing, because like I wanna start writing, because like I got a vivid imagination. I sat in the cage entertaining myself for a long time. Hey, if I can entertain myself, apparently I'm entertaining y'all. YouTube thinks so because they paying me now. I'm monetized, people. I'm monetized. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. You know what I mean? Who is this? Zeldozer. Put some tissues in your ears. What the hell? Yeah, no, that ain't going down. uh, it's cool doing YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I like taking requests, you know what I mean? But I don't do anything, you know what I mean? That ain't that you on the wrong channel. I don't know, you know what I mean? This ain't that channel. What streets in the hood did you grow up at? Oh, well, see, my family we first moved to the hood, it was C Street and Quail. That's between 40th and 39th. It's Quail Street, and C Street was the first house, and then we moved one block back to the corner of Quail and Broadway. So you know what I'm saying. When I was like 4, we moved over there into the hood, and then when I was like 12, 11 or 12, we moved to Broadway, one block back. But yeah, Southeast San Diego. Yes, you are. Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a trench baby. I grew up, you know what I'm saying? There was one thing, you know what I'm saying, where I lived at, the planes fly over our house when they're coming into land at the San Diego airport. So I remember being a kid painting with letters. I made like letters that were 2 feet high. And then they were, you know what I'm saying, two colors on like what is it, a gray like shingle roof. So, you know what I'm saying, I had black and blue on there with my name when I was a kid on top of the house. Have you ever been to TJ? Yeah. The last time I went to TJ, I was coming back from Club XS 1994, and I don't drink. So, you know what I'm saying? I smoke my bud, and you know what I'm saying? The homies has been drinking all night, so they messed up. But I'm trying to get at these females. So I'm walking with like 3 girls, and the homies are behind me because they drunk, they loud. So I'm walking with the girls, and a white Navy dude called me a N lover. And you know what I'm saying? I'm fresh out the pen, 235, just got out after 4 years, so I hit the dude, you know what I'm saying? I hit the other dude. Dude said that's when I broke his jaw. Long story short, I ended up, this was in the Tijuana side, coming across the border on the Ped Bridge. But when we get into court, the Navy guys told a story that it was across the bridge, across the street in front of the customs building, which it wasn't. But their story stood and mine didn't because they came in sailor suits and they looked good and they, what I'm saying, but yeah, I ended up getting 9 years for assault with a deadly weapon because I broke a Navy guy's jaw in two places, knocked out two teeth, and severed a nerve in his mouth. And was charged for a fist assault with a deadly weapon for a fist fight. Yeah, not happy about that. Tashanka just dropping in to show some support and respect, Rob. Hope your day's going good, man. Hey, I appreciate you, I'm saying, showing up, I'm saying, showing your love. It's appreciated, man. I'm saying? Go somebody hit that heart, hit that like, hit that button. Let somebody know, I'm saying, you here. Who we got? I heard they have a pharmacy there. In TJ. Yeah, they got a pharmacy there. You get whatever you want. But TJ was different. Like I grew up here. I grew up here in San Diego. So TJ was like back in the day when we were kids. I remember going across the border as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Just like teenager going across the border and then smuggling fireworks back across. Little kids, pocket full of firecrackers, and little badass kids just walking because you could walk across and walk right back. It was nothing, it was, and I remember when they first opened up the trolley. uh, as big as Walmart. They have a pharmacy as big as Walmart. It's like that in Texas. Man, look, I've been to Texas. Now, they always say everything bigger in Texas. I went to Texas one time, 2 years ago. I went to the family reunion. Man, I swear, I went to a Buc-ee's. Those are, you been to a Buc-ee's? That was ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I did a video about it. I got my wife on there in the video. I did a whole video about the damn Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is like a Costco gas station. How you going to have a gas station as big as a Costco? That's ridiculous. I know everything bigger in Texas, but come on now, y'all doing too much. I can imagine how big the superstores. I don't understand. What year did the trolley come out? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what year. You got to remember, you know what I'm saying? During all that time, I was under the influence. Man, we stayed high. You know what I'm saying? We was always, man, back in the day, I remember we had a connect, you know what I'm saying? We had a hookup with the Maui Wowie. The real Maui Wowie, that shit was fire. This was back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, people were smoking the Mexican cess and, whatever you can get your hands on. We were getting lids and 5-finger bags, nickels and dimes. And, I grew up hustling when I was a kid. I remember, going to a certain spot in the hood where it was the homie, and I'm getting, a nickel bag that was so big, I would jump on my bike and ride, over to 47th and Federal to the gas station. It was Tortilla Flats. It was a gas station back then. Had the phone booths, laundromat on the side, right? And I'll go over there, post about a phone booth, people pulling in for the gas station all the time. And I sell that nickel bag for a dime, go back and get another one, come back, go get two. I got a hell bit out of me. I got the hell beat out of me at a bar called Fatso's in Arlington, Texas. Varsity outnumbered my family. Honor to call my cousin home. I know I was on losing end, but it was worth it. Okay. Was right after that built that new station in Arlington. That's gasoline weed. Oh man, see now you bring up that gasoline weed, you know what I'm saying? I had some of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember motherfuckers sold me like a big ass bag, you know what I'm saying, for like $10. You know what I mean? It was like a half ounce. Man, I tried smoking that shit, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have nothing else at the time. You know, I was hustling. So you know what I'm saying, I smoked, man, that shit gave me a headache so bad. I threw that shit out. I didn't even try and sell it to nobody else. I didn't want to do nobody like that. That shit was so bad. Man. But look, I remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying, we had some good Mexi. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know what I mean, my boy, he used to get the bundles, a bale, like a bale of hay, you know what I'm saying? But weed, it's like 200 or something pounds. And we would have to, you know what I'm saying, break it all down, you know what I'm saying, put it, you know what I'm saying, package it up, 10-pound package, just weigh it out, you know what I'm saying, and then put it in the trash compactor and crush it down into a brick. And then, you know what I'm saying, there's a certain way you want to wrap that. So there's a certain way you want to ship that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, that because we right here on the border. So and a lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying, because like my neighborhood, we got, you know what I'm saying, the Market Street, the Vadio Market Street locals. And they, you know what I'm saying, they like our homies, you know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying, we grew up. I remember, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, don't laugh at me. Okay. I used to break dance. We used to, you know what I'm saying, we had a little breaking crew and there was some Mexican guys, you know what I'm saying, that were on the same block that I grew up on C Street when I was a kid. And we used to battle against them. You know what I mean? We ended up coming together and becoming a crew. We had got a gig, you know what I'm saying? Some dude suckered us. You know what I mean? We did some show, you know what I mean? But we all got sweatsuits, you know what I'm saying, that match with our name on it, and then new shoes, you know what I mean, to do the show. And then we thought we was gonna get paid because that's the story he told us. He took us there in a limo. We did the show, you know what I'm saying? We left in the limo, and after that, we didn't see him no more. But that's the way it goes. You live and learn. Uh, funny story. Just recently, I had somebody coming at me about doing a documentary movie, and it's something like, you know what I mean. It's about, you know what I'm saying, whites, white Crips or white Bloods or black Southsiders, or you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying, it's like that. It got a catchy little name, and I don't want to put the man out here, you know what I'm saying, but rare breed, do your thing. Respect. But you know what I'm saying, I don't know how none of this works. You know what I mean? This is all new to me. So when it comes down, you know what I mean, I gotta have people to have my back that I trust to watch my back, to support me, to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I don't make a bad decision and get railroaded. You know what I mean? And I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe trick. I'm not signing until, you know what I'm saying, this is checked out. So the guy supposedly was supposed to send me the paperwork that I was going to sign, but never did. Now this is the catcher, because he never sent me this paper that I was supposed to sign, so I couldn't go and get somebody to look at it. Okay. He told me this is above board. It's, you know what I'm saying, this is a legit contract. It's a basic contract. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't know what a basic contract is. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm not signing this until I get somebody to look at it. Until I get somebody, you know what I'm saying, to check it out and make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm not getting railroaded. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? It's like, I did an interview, you know what I mean, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? The dude did his thing. He did a cool video. If y'all want to go check it out, go look it up. You know what I'm saying? It's called The Abominable White Crip. No, it's Snow Rock, The Abominable White Crip. And you know what I'm saying, he did good, you know what I'm saying, and that was the interview I was in. So now then he told me that this other guy wanted to do this other thing. Now, this other guy that's involved, you know what I'm saying, if you listening and you paying attention, you know what I'm saying, you go fuck yourself. Uh, don't take it personal. Take it personal. Because Brad, you's a bitch. Nah, you know what I'm saying, but it was I think I was trying to get twisted. You know what I mean? I'm not getting nothing for my story, or you know what I mean, and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do more and bring more, you know what I mean, because I guess they're gonna be doing an ad will run shortly. So, you know what I'm saying, if y'all please watch the ad, because the ads help fund me. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm monetized. This is all new to me. You know what I mean? So I'm learning, I'm working on it, I'm getting it done. But I need y'all, you know what I'm saying, to keep watching when they have these commercials come on because it helps my channel. I'm, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm monetized now. So every little bit counts, every view, every like, you know what I mean, it's appreciated, you know. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, yeah, I think it says 12 seconds, 11, 10s. What y'all got up? You know what I mean? Y'all got to think about something. I need some questions. Keep me going. What y'all want to hear about? What we got going on? What's next? Get at me. Oh, so ads are inserted. So I don't know if you can see me or not. Can you see me? Can you hear me? You too near me not to hear me. All right, hold on. Check this out. Because we're going to try a little something. Oh, let there be light. Hey. Oh, y'all back from commercial? Can anybody see me? Can you hear me? Oh, you too near me not to hear me. Who we got on, man? Who we got? Y'all still in commercial? Yeah, somebody gave me thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So come on, talk to me, people. What y'all got up? Anybody got something for me? Y'all back from commercial yet? Somebody let me know if y'all back from commercial. Give me a thumbs up, hit me with a heart, something. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna think you still at commercial. I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, I'm back. Anybody? Nobody? Somebody? Hey. Okay. I'm getting old, people. First time I saw you was in Mitch Smiley's channel and Whack Deuce talk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whack Deuce is on. What's cracking? How are they blocking my comments? Cuz LOL. Nah, you just popped up, Key. You just popped up. He speaks very highly of you. Yeah, Mitch. I got a lot of respect for Mitch. You know what I mean? Because the situation. A lot of people don't know the situation. Well, I was in prison and I was, what I'm saying, I'm white. I'm with the blacks and I'm, what I'm saying, well known, well known. And so Mitch, he became a plumber. And now all the whites are plumbers. But what I'm saying, so you get the cushy jobs. And what I mean, there's other, what I'm saying, staff, whatever. So Mitch had a plumber job and the other plumbers weren't fixing my sink. So I didn't have no water coming out of my sink. I had my toilet work, but no water. So I can't drink unless I fill up jugs and bring them into my cell before I go into my cell. And this was going on for like a year and some change. And then finally, Mitch became a plumber. And Mitch was over there. And then he found out and he was like, man, nah, that's fucked up. If you guys got a problem with that dude, go over there and stab him. Don't leave him without no water. He's a convict. That was his mentality. And I didn't know, what I'm saying, none of this till later. And we spoke and before I did the interview. And what I'm saying, I learned a lot. Mitch is, what I'm saying, he's a good dude. I respect him a lot. That's another reason I'm doing YouTube. So Mitch, thank you. I appreciate it. This is all new to me, like I said. He speaks very highly of you. Whack is just thinking about you, bro. How you been? Man, going through it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find a place, trying to find a new place to live. The owner is selling the house I live in now. I'm good, crazy horse. Okay. Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying, we've been looking at houses, we've been, you know what I'm saying, it's messed up. And now I'm thinking, I'm saying, I'm ready to go. And I think my landlord, I think they probably just kicking me out so they could raise the rent up because, I'm paying like $1,000 less, but I'm gonna be paying $1,200 more. So, I'm glad you hear things are going good, man. Yeah, hey, life is a struggle. You know what I mean? Nothing good ever comes for nothing. You know what I mean? Everything, I'm saying, the more you work at it, the better it's gonna be. So that's the way I look at it. I'm just gonna keep pushing, keep going forward, and I'm saying can't stop, won't stop. People don't know. Let me see. Can you see it? There it is. That's a can't stop, won't stop, and that's like a life motto. That's kind of how I survived through some of the darkest times when you in the hole and you locked up so long where what I mean, mentally it starts to mess with you. It's hard. It's hard to explain. A lot of people won't understand. But when you've been stuck in a box so long that you don't believe there's nothing outside of the box. It's a messed up thing. But anybody, I'm saying, if you've done like over a decade, then what I mean, because no matter how good you are or how much you avoid problems, I'm saying, eventually you got to get into something sometime. And I'm saying, being a white crip, I didn't have to, I'm saying, look hard to find problems. What's the longest you've been in the hole? I think the longest I've been in the hole was like what, a year and a half. But I'm saying, I was in Corcoran on lockdown for like 8 months one time. This is on the main line. We're just locked down for 8 months. No canteen, no nothing. They let us get packages. They bring them to our building. It was bad. People was up in there starving. And they just doing that to try and make us stop, I'm saying, doing whatever we're doing, whatever it was that was bothering the staff, Hey, if they don't want us rioting, what I mean, don't give us no food. But nah, I'm saying, I've been. It's they do whatever they have to do. They got certain things they have to do. They have to give us a certain amount, and then they give us the bare minimum. And I think I heard one time that it takes like $2.10 to feed an inmate for a day. What? And I ate that shit. I think y'all was overcharged. Man, y'all got overcharged. That shit wasn't worth no $2.10. I'm talking about the whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know. And then that's the thing, I'm saying, they got slave labor. Who's cooking that shit? They got one free staff in the kitchen. Everybody else is in blues. That's the same everywhere. Who making the pants? Who's making the shirts? Who's making the shoes? I used to work in a shoe factory. You know what I mean? We used to make the shoes for other prisons in California so that they can put shoes on your feet, and they last 2 weeks. I know. We used to make them, and we would experiment and do all kinds of stuff and try. Look, no matter what you did, they wouldn't. No. Anyway, I think it was cheap material, but it is what it is. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I sat in Donovan for almost 8.5 years. And, I think the best time the best time I had in prison was in Donovan because, it was a lot of PIA. So it was a lot of money on the yard. The visiting room was very nice. And that's because you could get away with a lot of stuff. It is what it is. I have fun. And I'm saying we were this is home. If people don't understand, whenever somebody from San Diego goes to another prison, like if you go to Chino, that's LA prison. You know what I mean? LA, I'm saying, has Lancaster, what I mean, they have a lot, what I mean, but it's a lot more people in LA, and what I mean, so but San Diego always had a fight for everything, and that's San Diego got a reputation, not just Snow Rock. San Diego got a reputation in prison, because San Diego, ain't no punks. It's some it's some people that'll give you what you want. Uh, what was your main hustle? Oh man, which was my main hustle? Which time? Right now, I work for HP Communications. I work for a fiber optics company. We're doing the 5G, putting in the fiber optic cable, putting in the antennas, splicing the fiber, building the whole network from the ground up. But our company is growing and getting bigger and doing a lot. Right now, the economy is slow and work is slow and I'm hoping things pick back up. But I'm about to go have surgery, because I got tore my rotator cuff. What was your main hustle? Again, that's my main hustle, HP. And that's I work hard, and they pay me. So I'm looking to do, we're looking to do a real book, but I need somebody who can, who can help me write it that got some more information than I do on the situation. So working on that. But it's a process, it's all kinds of stuff. I've been in prison, hustles, I used to sell coffee. That was what I started with. And I'd always, like I say, I'm a hustler, so I will always have certain stuff. So, when the opportunity comes around, they have what they call 2 dead weeks. And that's when they have a month with 5 weeks or 4 weeks and 4 days and something like that. And then there's 2 weeks of canteen that we don't get anything, you know. So the way it's set up, I will be able to come up because I was second draw. So being second draw, that means first draw gets to go the week before I do. So I'll be good. And then third draw is the last one to go. So they'll be the best set up for waiting longer. And then they have to wait. If it's 2 dead weeks, they have to wait a whole month before they go to the canteen again. Usually it's only like 3 weeks, something like that. So I would, they have what they call 2 for 1s. If you want some cookies, you got the munchies, you got some good weed, or somebody made some good wine and you want some cookies or some snacks or something, so you can, hey, Snow, let me get a pack of cookies. I give you 2 for 1. Let me get 2 for 1 cookies. Let me get a pack of cookies. And then if you have to wait a whole month, 30 days, then you got to pay me back double. That was the going rate. That was the hustle. So it was a lot of people that did that. You just got to keep certain stuff because, like me, I know. I was in Donovan. There's a lot of dope fiends. So I keep candy bars, I keep cookies, I keep the sweets because I know when they're coming down and they don't have their fix, they need that sweets to keep them going until they get their next fix. So they'll pay me 2 for 1 all day long. So I got a box of candy bars all the time. That was like my best hustle at Donovan. And most people didn't even know because, I don't tell the homies because they're going to want to eat up all my candy bars. But, all the dope fiends, they knew. Yeah. Man, look, I'm a hustler. So, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get what I need. But like I said, I always make do. I always find, one thing or another, whatever it is. I done did a lot. I done wore a lot of hats. I hope you do get a chance to write the book. Uh, don't leave it to people. Make up a story about you. I'll pray your surgery goes well and fast healing. Thanks, Snow Rock. Man, Bunky Boo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All the love and support. Everybody that's watching, that does watch, go back and watch my old videos. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. All that stuff adds up and it helps. I appreciate just watching, because that's another little click on my little monetization thing. I'm not sure how it all works yet, but they're supposed to be paying me. So I appreciate you, because you guys got to click on and check your boy out. I'm just running my mouth. I'm not, this ain't a hard job. I appreciate you for watching. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I spent most of my life in prison, but a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's what they want to hear about, the fights and the riots and the stabbings and all this craziness. And in reality, I got videos. Man, one of my videos about loyalty. Nobody I got like 100 and something views on loyalty. Like, damn, that's bad. Don't nobody want to know about loyalty. You talking about, you know what I'm saying, white crip versus blood. Oh yeah, everybody wants to, you know what I'm saying. So I think it's just, you know what I mean, that's what people want. So hey, I got you. But I got stories. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, my life has been a little rough. John Doe, how did the Mexican cats from Vario Market Street Locos become a gang? I can't tell you how they, you know what I'm saying, became a gang. We grew up, you know what I'm saying, on the same streets, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know their history and their get down. My bad. I can't you would have to get at somebody from Market Street. I'm from neighborhood. I know how we came, I know where we started, I know the history of my set. You know what I mean? And Market Street is with our hoods are in the same spot, but those are, you know what I'm saying, South Side Hispanics. And you know what I'm saying, we're a black gang, so it's a little separation there, but we still friends. We still fuck with each other. We still associates. We still, you know what I'm saying, kick it with each other, you know what I mean, and it's the same, you know what I'm saying, in blood neighborhoods, they got, you know what I'm saying, South Side Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, groups that they're if we go over there and try and do something to the bloods, the you know what I'm saying, Hispanics in that area, you know what I'm saying, will get off on us. And it's happened, literally. It's happened. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't tell you about that. Market Street boys, you know what I'm saying, but they ain't no joke. They've been there, they still there, you know what I mean, and I've seen hoods change because people pushed them out. Other people came in, other type of people came in and pushed people out of their own neighborhood. Like, this is ours now. I've been in Dago a long time. A lot has changed. A lot, you know, there's a lot of gentrification going on now. Because it wasn't a lot of pale people back in the day in the hoods. And a lot of people, I don't know, Southeast is had a bad reputation, they say. You know what I mean? I'm proud of being from Southeast. I'll tell you in a minute. Do you get along with them? Yeah, we get along with the Market Streets. Those are, you know what I'm saying, they're in the same neighborhood as us. Like I said, we grew up together. I remember being in a breaking dance group with some other guys that are now from Market Street. And you know what I mean? We were just kids then. But you know what I'm saying? We grew up spinning on our backs on cardboard and, going against each other. And then, you know what I'm saying, we teamed up and got together. Yeah, I want to read that book definitely. Yeah, hey, I had plans on getting a little piece out that I have, but it's I don't have, you know what I'm saying, I apologize, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be explaining, but I had something I worked on and I don't know, you know what I mean? It was only like 200 pages of handwritten, you know what I mean, while I was on my last incarceration. I was doing that. But then I started taking college classes and it really, you know what I'm saying, it was just taking up too much of my time. So I just put it aside. So now what I wrote down is only like maybe 6 months of my life. But it's the 6 months when I first got out after doing 12 years, 7 months, 6 days, 14 hours, and 26 minutes. Anyway, uh, yeah, I'm just working on it. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to put out something that's not, you know what I'm saying, not right. And if I don't feel it's right, it's not right. You know what I mean? I hope you understand. But I'm working on it, and you know what I'm saying. Right now I'm looking for help, so I'm gonna be doing more. You know what I'm saying, working on that. Like I said, it's coming. Just work with your boy. but love the Southeast. That's right. That's right. The planet. You know what I mean? If you don't know, Southeast, the planet. It was I don't remember what was it, like Facebook or something. They had this thing, you know what I'm saying, you're from Southeast. If you remember, Mr. Majors on Market Street, But that was back in the day if you wasn't around there, you know what I mean? Because like I go back, you know what I mean? Like I remember in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, being at Dad's, and Dad's was, you know what I'm saying, a club, and it was a cracking club back in the day in the hood. And you know what I'm saying, anybody know, you know what I'm saying, if you coming over there, you know what I'm saying, you coming to the hood. And we, you know what I'm saying, like my post was out front, because it was, you know what I'm saying, the club right here, and then they have this door, and then there's another door, and that's to the restaurant. The restaurant has an entrance into the club, but you don't have to go in through the bouncer. Ha ha, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? We were kids, but the homie's mom was the cook at the restaurant. So we would go in there, and my favorite was the chili cheese fries. You know what I mean? If you don't know, you know. Because you know what I'm saying, moms had the fire chili cheese fries. So that was the thing. But they had a Galaxia game in the restaurant. Now in the club, they had the centipede, but Galaxia was over here. So yeah, I mean, it was a situation where one of the homies that came through, and they had raided the club. So I was waiting for my chili cheese fries, and you know what I'm saying, I'm playing the video game, and then this dude runs by, throws something behind the machine, and I don't really look because you know what I'm saying, I'm on the machine. I don't want to lose my man, but I look and I see who it is, and I know who it is because he's the man. He got the sack. So you know what I mean, he getting up out of here. But I'm tripping. I ain't got nothing on me. I'm legit. I'm waiting for my food. So I'm playing a video game, you know what I'm saying? And then the police come by. The police come by, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the machine. They ain't paying me no attention. So then they call me, hey, your food. So I go get the food. So now the police see me. Once my game is over, I go get my food. On the way out, I reach behind that machine and grab that sack, and I walk right out. And this police all out front. And then I hit the corner and go up the street. I open up the bag, it's like a pound of weed. I'm a youngster, you know what I mean? It's on that. But I know, you know what I'm saying, if I show the homies this, they gonna take it from me. That's the way it was, you know. And I had, you know what I'm saying, that's because I got bigger homies that I didn't want. And that's the thing. I done fought everybody, you know what I mean? I don't want to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying, look. So, you know what I'm saying, at this time, you know what I'm saying, I went up the street, you know what I'm saying, dropped that off at the spot, came back, you know what I'm saying, with a handful. And, you know what I'm saying, we all got high. So it was all good. The next day, you know what I'm saying, I'm back at the block, you know what I'm saying, hanging out in front of Dad's, you know what I'm saying, the man who got caught up. You know what I'm saying, hey, white boy, come here. What's up? He's like, hey, man, you see that package that I threw behind the game? I'm like, yep. He's like, where's it at? What happened to it? I'm like, police took it. After you went through, they came in and grabbed it. You know what I mean? Ask mom. She was there. I was getting my food. I'm like, man, all right, man, good looking out. Yeah, good looking out. I kept that. But, like I said, it was hard on the yard. Do you remember our neighborhood ice cream man? Man, it was a couple of them. I remember a bunch. I remember I used to ride the ice cream man home from Choice Elementary, and he used to make us get off, or we would get right back home. And it got to the point where he just, you know what I'm saying, look, we'll just sit on the back, and that's it. We're not getting off. And he'll keep telling everybody to get off, but then eventually he'll go, and we'll be sitting right back there holding on to the back. But he had a big bumper, so we had enough room to sit on it, hold on to the handle on one side, and somebody could sit on the other side and hold on to the other hand. Man, I remember the homeboy robbed the ice cream man. It was messed up. They pulled a truck around the corner, you know what I mean? Parked it in the canyon to where you couldn't see it. People was going in there for days, you know what I'm saying? Just taking everything up out of there. Hey, they're about to hit a commercial. Watch this commercial, people. All right, can you still see me? John Doe, Oscar. Do you remember our old ice cream man, Oscar? Yeah, man. Hey, John Doe, I don't know if you remember, you know what I'm saying, but if you remember Oscar, man, Oscar used to give us credit. My family, you know what I'm saying, my mom and dad had credit with Oscar. You know what I mean? When he would come around, you know what I'm saying, it'd be the end of the month. They didn't have no money, you know what I'm saying, we could still, you know what I'm saying, come on, get an ice cream, My thing, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting that cheese popcorn. Man, that circus cheese popcorn was my favorite back in the day. Man, what you know about that? That or some or a pickle with some soliditos in it. Man, see, that was back in the day. So we still on commercial? When y'all get back from commercial, let me know. I'm still here waiting. Y'all on commercial. I'm sitting here talking to myself. So what's up, people? Friday night. Somebody tell me something. Somebody let me know you back. Choco Taco. Oh no, not the Choco Taco. See, I was a bomb pop guy. I liked the fudge and banana. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? It was brown and then yellow and then brown. The bomb pop. Oh yeah, that was fire right there. But everybody grew up on the big sticks. Come on now, you can't miss the big sticks. You know, the what is it, the orange and yellow one, the white one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, But that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, the community, it wasn't a bad community. It wasn't bad people. It was hard, you know what I mean? People were hard, but you know what I'm saying, people I don't know, I got took in. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't understand. I don't know. I wish things were the way they used to be. We didn't have much. We weren't rich, you know what I'm saying, but we had fun. I remember back in the day, Aunt Dot used to have block parties. And Aunt Dot had some cracking. Because Aunt Dot had a bunch of daughters. She had a bunch of all the finest daughters in the hood. She had I think she had 4 or 5 daughters. I'm not sure. I know when I was a little kid, the oldest, not the oldest one, I think it was the second to the oldest one, she came over brought a white boy home. Ooh, I thought I had me a chance. Mm. She was she was a grown ass woman. I was a little kid. I was just so happy, like, ooh, I got a shot. I got a shot. Hey, but don't let the light skin fool you. Hey, my wife's still here. Mhm. Working on 6 years. Man, best 5.5 years of my life. But still going though. Like I say, I mean, this is the beginning. This is the bottom floor. This is, there's so much more. There's so much coming. There's so much, that people don't know is coming. you know, like I say, I'm saying, I'm working on a bunch of stuff, but if y'all stay with me, I'm saying, you'll see. I'm gonna try and do the do. I'm just trying to, to show the real. You know, I'm a part of the community now. I'm not just I'm saying, I'm not limiting myself. I'm trying to help whoever I can help, if I can help. But I'm trying to do something. Hopefully somebody else sees and says, oh, okay, I'm saying, maybe they might be inspired to help somebody. Because, I'm saying, a lot of people out here need help. It's a lot of people that need help. And, I'm on here, I'm saying, but I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about there's a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of people around you every day that you could do something to make their life a little bit better. And if you do that, then if everybody does that, things will get better. I believe that. I believe that. And I try and do my best to do the best I can, everything I do. And people that know me, people that don't, oh well. Hold on. Yeah, so everybody should try and help somebody out every day. If you see somebody, I'm saying, do what you can, I'm saying, you ain't gotta go all the way out of your way. Just, I'm saying, be respectful. Say hi. give a little nod, give a little, you know what I'm saying, hi, how you doing? Good morning, you know what I mean? Not good morning, but you know what I'm saying, hi, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge the other person. A lot of people just need acknowledgement. That's a lot of people want attention so bad, they'll do anything to get it. And sometimes that puts them in a bad situation. And I got family. I don't want them, you know what I'm saying, having to put themselves in a bad situation just to try and get somebody's attention. It shouldn't, I don't know. I can't really, you know what I'm saying, I don't know why people do what they do. All I can do is, you know what I'm saying, try and do my best. So what are you doing? What are you doing? It's Friday night. Check this out. You see this? What you say? Related makes you family. Loyalty makes you family. Blood makes you related. I like that. This is one of my favorite shirts. My wife trying to get me to get rid of it. No, I'm just lying. So what's up, people? Friday night. What we got up? What we got up? It's getting hot up in here. So look, how many of y'all know what a fedora is? Anybody know what a fedora is? Anybody? Going once? Mm-hmm. Real deal, right? Can you see it? You can see it. You can see it. This is the thing. If you want to know if you got a real fedora, you gotta check it out. Because a real fedora, you can take, fold it up, and put it in your pocket. And then when you get wherever you're going, and you're good to go. That's a real deal fedora. Anyway, so what's up, people? Man, it's getting late. What y'all doing? It's almost 9 o'clock. Come on, man. What we got up? Where we going? What we doing? Somebody got something going on. Tell me something, people. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? No. All right. You gonna leave me sitting here talking to myself? Because I keep talking. I ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but shit to talk. Wife just got me a big old bottle of mouthwash and a new thing of toothpaste. So she said I could talk all the shit I want. Yeah, you knew it was coming, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Come on, people. Y'all ain't give me nothing. Y'all gotta give me something. Every time I see family in Cali, they gift a fedora looking like a smooth criminal. I don't tell nobody. Nah, I like hats. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I don't like sitting here looking like a skinhead. And personally, you know what I'm saying? That's for years in prison. For years when I was in prison, I would I would tell my homies, if there's a riot, don't hit the white boy with braids. Because if there's a black and white riot, and I'm up in there swinging them, don't hit me in the back of the head, you know. So that was, I wore braids. I had long hair. My hair came down to here, but don't get me wrong, all this was gone. Yeah, I had a cul-de-sac all the way around and wore a hat every day. Didn't take my hat. I had a whole bunch. I kept a hat on. I had people that didn't even know I was bald, and I'm talking about the whole top of my head is gone. You know what I'm saying? And I got hair all the way, long blonde hair all the way down, you know what I'm saying, around here. And my homies used to clown me, you know what I mean? They used to call me Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that's all right. Somebody was about to get choke slammed. But no, we was all clowning, so it was all good, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Uh, who did your braids in prison. Learn to do my own. I did my own. I did my own, but you know what I'm saying, that's that not, you know what I'm saying. There was I remember I had a couple times I had somebody braid my hair. You know what I mean. You know there was a homosexual who braided hair. Alice the Goon. Alice the Goon had a reputation for beating. For Alice could fight. I don't know why it's so shocking. People, you know what I'm saying, think them the homosexuals, don't. That's still a man. It's just he just likes different things. Hey, not mine, not my place. He has to deal with that, not me. So you know what I mean. The situation. This wasn't a funny situation. The T-shirt is tight. Yeah, I know. I like this. This is one of my favorites. So you know what I'm saying. This was I was in Lancaster level 4, and Alice the Goon. You know what I'm saying. I would take a shower, and every time I shower, I would take my hair down because I always kept my hair in braids. So I take my hair down, and I would have my hair down in the day room before we go in. And you know what I'm saying, I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, and then we're playing dominoes and Alice like, let me braid your hair. I'm like, all right, go ahead. So you know what I mean, this ain't gonna charge me. If I ask you to do my hair, then you know what I'm saying, I have to pay you, and that's the way it goes. And Alice used to charge people to braid their hair. And Alice had a reputation. Alice did the best hair. So Alice, you know what I'm saying, hey, just did my hair, you know what I'm saying, like a couple times, you know what I'm saying, when I come out the shower. Then my celly, my older homie, he was like, cuz somebody got a crush on you. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, somebody got a crush on you. What you talking about? He's like, Alice the Goon. I'm like, what? Man, you know what I'm saying? Homie don't play that. And he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying, look, you know what I'm saying, do this and just see what happens. So, you know what I'm saying, hey, ooh, and Alice, you know what I'm saying, so he told me to ask the punk for some weed. Punk's always got some weed. Hey, Alice, let me get a cap. They gave me a cap. Okay. So the homie like, yeah, you got an admirer. You got a secret admirer. I'm like, nah, man, fuck that. You know what I mean? So now I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? But we smoking this weed. We smoking this weed. So we was in the day room and it was like day room recall or something, and we was playing dominoes and Alice was joking around. And you know what I'm saying? Because Alice is a man. Alice is black, and Alice, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, this is in my building. So, you know what I'm saying, Alice, you know what I'm saying, was joking around. I was like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? I did like this, and then Alice did like that. And I was like, no. Hold on, check this out. So I checked Alice right then and there because you know what I mean, homie don't play that. And if you let that go on, then it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, evolve into something that I'm not with. So it's time to check Alice right here and right now and let Alice know we ain't it ain't that type of party. So in respect, you know what I mean, Alice, my bad. And then out of respect, Alice never got at me like that again. You know what I'm saying? We still spoke, we still dealt with each other because we're in an environment where we have to, you know what I'm saying, be confined in the same environment. I don't have a problem with Alice. Never did. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. I got two good hands, you know what I mean? And they work well. you know. you know. What? 9 p.m. Damn. Yeah. Jerry Curl Joey thought it was showing up. Nah, the Jerry Curl, that was in the 80s, man. That was back in the day. Man. Uh and that's the thing. People, you know what I'm saying, people joke and clown, you know what I mean? But back then that was a style. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, had curls. And you know what I'm saying, I was trying to fit in and trying to be like a lot of people, a lot of other people. And that's one thing, because for the most part, I wasn't that guy. I wasn't always chasing the fad. I can't keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? We were one of the poorest families in the hood. So, you know what I mean? My dad drank up most of our money. And then the rest of it we ate and, you know what I'm saying, had to pay bills and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, it was hard on the yard. So, I couldn't keep up with the Joneses. I was always made fun of for not having, you know what I'm saying, I used to go to junior high with Rustler jeans on. Everybody made fun of me because everybody had Levi's. I didn't. Kmart brand was Rustlers. We had Rustlers. I remember, you know what I'm saying, everybody had the blue suede Adidas. I had some blue suede tracks. That's fucked up because I took an Adidas tag and sewed it on the tongue to make it say Adidas and took one of the stripes off. People knew, you know what I'm saying, people in everybody, you know what I'm saying, most people in my neighborhood shopped at Kmart. But that was the store. That was the store closest, you know what I mean? Wasn't no Walmarts back then. I heard they used to, hey, cuz your curl look better than theirs. See, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I used to clown when I had a Jerry curl, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, I was like the ugly duckling. It don't matter what, you know what I mean? I was, you know what I'm saying? I was the only white kid in all black neighborhood. Black girls were embarrassed to mess with me. You know what I mean? So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lot of females. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be a player. I always wanted to be a pretty boy. But that wasn't me. I was dirty, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying, gang banging. I was hood. And that's all that at that time, you know what I'm saying, people that don't understand, that's all I wanted. But the curl was whipping and people didn't understand because like when a white person gets a Jerry curl, they curl up their hair tight, but then the activator and the moisturizer is wet. It puts weight on it, makes it hang. So that's what gives it that look, that hang. So the older mine gets, the straighter it gets, and it looks better. Because that's the thing. The first time I got a curl, it was just a white people's permanent. And then I just put in curl activator and moisturizer in my hair. Wore a plastic bag on my head. Ruined every shirt I had. Ruined every pillowcase my mom had. But that's the way it was. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to be like everybody else. So everybody in my neighborhood had curls and, you know what I mean, so I had a curl. And then it got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, a beautician, a friend of the family, you know what I mean, because a lot of the beautician stuff that I grew up with was done in the kitchen. And anybody that knows, you know how that goes. You ain't got no money to go to that shop, but you can do it right here for half the price. So, you know what I mean, we made do. And I got my first curl in the kitchen, and my second and my third. I think it was my fourth. My cousin was getting his hair done at a shop, and he had the beautician was like, boy, I can hook you up. I'm like, you can't do. She's like, boy, I can do your hair. You just don't need relaxer. Your hair is already relaxed. So I didn't know, you know what I mean, so she was like, yeah, I'm like I said, I got capped. So I'm pumping her up. Well, look, let's test it out. If they should, you know what I'm saying, so okay, you gonna do me for free? We just testing it out. Like, yeah, I'll hook you up. So she did my hair for free. I didn't come back, you know what I'm saying, because I know I'm gonna go somewhere else and just go. But for free, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'll do it for free. I ain't turning down nothing with my collar. But nah, it was a style. It was a fad. The same way, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying, Steven, I know you was wearing that, you know what I'm saying, that high top fade, looking like Kid and Play. Come on now. What y'all got up? It's Friday night. I know somebody got something going on. I know was a teenager then was wearing that girl. Yeah, that was back then. But that's the thing, you know what I mean? I thought I was the shit. You know what I mean? I had a gold curl. You couldn't tell me nothing. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Just so that the curl, and then I got curl marks on my face. The jacket, yeah. Yeah, that shit played out. But nah, you know what I'm saying? I had fun growing up. I had, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of good times, it was bad times, it was rough times, it was hard times, it was good times, you know. And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep pushing, whipping that curl side to side. Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing. And then look, if people talk about that shit is real. Michael Jackson caught his hair on fire. Oh yeah, that shit really happens. I caught my shit on fire and got that shit out. Look, I'm sitting here and I got a lighter and the flame is like that high. And I'm just showing off. And I turned it up. So I had forgot I was high. So now I'm walking home and I went to light my cigarette and I did like that and it was this high and it went right to my hair. I was able to put it out, but I was faded on one side. So I went home and then I'm like, oh man. So then I went to my beautician, you know what I mean? The homegirl Linda down the street. And she, shaved the other side. And then it was a style. Look, I had the curl all right here, and then had this shave, and had this shave, and then had the curl in the back. I had a curl mullet, the first curl mullet. What you know about that? I see you giggling. Don't be cracking on my curl mullet. Who know I was the one who created the curl mullet? Man. So what's up, people? Talk to me. Somebody tell me something. Somebody. What y'all got up? Y'all acting like you sleep. Somebody hit a like. Somebody hit that heart. Somebody wake up. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all awake, huh? All right. So look here, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to talk about? What music you listen to? Mark Cannon. Hey, you related to Nick Cannon? Can I get a hookup? Trying to be on America's Funniest Home Video. Nah, get me on Wildin' Out or something, man. What's up? You got the hookup? Well, music I like, man, look, I'm a rap fan. So, you know what I mean? My favorite, you know what I'm saying, gotta be Cube, you know. But you gotta love, I'm from the hood. So, you know what I mean? I love all my homeboys, J.O., you know what I'm saying, Cricket. Cricket got a bunch of shit going on right now, you know what I'm saying? Cricket doing the damn thing. Y'all go check out Cricket, you know what I'm saying, Cricket got some fire, San Diego, Hood, Mob, shit. Okay, so what we got? What music do I like? That's it. That's all what y'all got. Yes, I remember that. Bully 3 got fire. Bully 3, that's the little homie, you know what I'm saying? I love Cuz be doing this thing. And you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know much about the music and how it goes, but I got a bunch of homies, you know what I'm saying, that's rapping. I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm not I'm getting old. I'm tired of hearing the same, you know what I'm saying, so you got to give me some, you know what I'm saying, worthy, you know what I mean? But I got a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, Hustle Mac, you know what I'm saying, I always, you know what I'm saying, trying to show love to my boy, you know what I mean? He got the Sky Tower click. They doing their damn thing, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for the video to come out. Y'all check this out. I did a cameo. I'm supposed to be in a video. It's for Hustle Mac. It's for Loyal to the Soil. If y'all get a chance, go check his shit out. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the share. You know what I mean? Check him out. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. Respect. Hey, I got some ads coming up. Check them out. So now y'all let me know when you get back from the ads. Ads inserted. So come on, who got something? You know what I mean? I know somebody got something to talk about. Y'all sleeping? So let me know when y'all get back to commercial. I'll be over here playing with myself. Don't tell nobody. Y'all back from commercial yet? Back from commercial yet? Oh, somebody left. Don't leave. Bring your ass back here. So yeah, y'all back? Okay. Steven, you back? Okay, people. All right. So I guess somebody's back. All right. So for the people that don't know, I'm sitting here and I'm running out of shit to talk about. So somebody give me some. What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to hear about? Damn, I lost most of my watchers, you know what I'm saying, on that commercial. They just showed a commercial. This is how it works. So this is YouTube doing their thing. I'm monetized now. So they had a little thing up on the screen right here telling me that there was going to be a commercial. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it went. I don't know if y'all was watching me or I was just, you know what I'm saying, they just put it in between there and I just kept on going. So I don't know if it's continuous or I get taken out and the commercial comes in. So y'all let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what's going on so I can figure this out. Because I'm under the impression that I get paid when people watch the ads. So don't skip them. You know what I mean? Watch the ads. If you're on my channel, please watch the ads. It helps, you know what I'm saying, to monetize so I can get some bread. Man, it ain't easy. They ain't giving it away for free and it don't go on trees. Man. Monkey Boo, was there other gangs in your area you grew up in? Could it have been something other than NXC? Yeah, well, like I said, I grew up, you know what I'm saying? We had the Market Streets, and the Market Streets were in the same neighborhood as us. So I could have actually, you know what I mean, but I was, you know what I'm saying, I was with neighborhood, and those were the people that, you know what I'm saying, I was with. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I don't know, but it's just the way I came up, and that's the thing. If I would have came up differently, because like there's a story. I don't know if you ever heard of Blood In, Blood Out, and that was a situation where a dude he was half white, half Mexican, and he grew up in an all Hispanic area. He grew up with his mother's side of the family who was Hispanic, and you know what I'm saying, ended up joining the gang, going to prison, ended up becoming. That's the movie, so you know what I'm talking about. So okay, you know what I'm saying, I got a similar story. You know what I'm saying, I'm real light skinned. And you know what I'm saying, I ran with the blacks and in prison I was I had to be a Crip in order to that's I don't know. I don't see another way. I don't know if you understand, but I don't know how to go back and look like what else could I have been? What else could I have been? I could have been anything. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's so many factors that, were beyond my control. I was limited. I was, like I said, I was put on the streets when I was 13. So I had to choose how to live. And I think if I would have went to the cops or whoever, I would have went somewhere and then they would have put me back with my family. Or, you know what I mean? You understand what I mean? So I don't understand what that was going to do. My dad, he did the best with what he was working with. Pops, he was, what I'm saying, he had issues too. So he did the best he could with what he was working with. He, what I'm saying, I don't blame him because, most people don't know my father's father died when he was 3. So he didn't have a father in his life. And he came up hard and, what I mean? It was rough. And, so he, what I'm saying, chose to drink. That was his escape. And everybody, what I'm saying, wants to escape. Okay. So this is what we got. What's your opinion on other Crips across the US? Are they upholding the same views as you, or or is it Cali different from everywhere else? See, that's I can't really speak on other places because I ain't never really been nowhere. I don't know, you know what I mean, but I know, you know what I'm saying, if you standing for CRIP, you know what I mean, the first part of CRIP is that C. That C stands for community. If you can't say you part of the community, then you know what I'm saying, what part are you? What are you? Because that's the beginning, the very first beginning word. But you know what I'm saying, Crips is supposed to be the vanguard to protecting the neighborhood. That's what it was about. That's where it came from, you know. So but other Crips in outside of California, I don't know. I don't know how they do things. I don't know. I know it's a failed setup because it's running rampant. People just doing whatever they want to do, and a lot of people they don't have loyalty. They don't have what I'm saying rules and regulations and big homies. I'm saying ain't out there. I'm saying because the little knuckleheads just do whatever they want to do. What I'm supposed to do? Shoot it out with them because they don't do what I tell them to do? I can't do that because I'm saying, how do I look going back? This is how I feel. This is how I feel. How do I look going back to my neighborhood, telling my homeboys, y'all can't do this, y'all shouldn't do this, y'all shouldn't do that, y'all shouldn't hang out on the block, y'all shouldn't do this, y'all shouldn't do that, because I couldn't hear it when I was in that place. My ears was closed. I couldn't hear, you know, what really needed to be told to me because I was just running amok. I was just out there just acting a fool, and I wasn't doing anything for the hood. I wasn't doing anything for me. I wasn't doing anything for the community. I was just surviving. People don't understand, I'm saying? I look at most of my life, it was just about survival for me. Growing up in the hood, I was surviving. Believe that. Going to prison, being the only white boy with the blacks, I was surviving. Believe that. Whites was trying to take my head. I had a price on my head. I told you I've been stabbed. It's anyway. It's just what I mean. It's just different. And I'm still working through issues that I have that people don't even understand. Because like if you try and imagine being in prison and you got say 1/8 of the population that want you dead. And what I'm saying, you gotta, believe me, I'd have been stabbed, people come up from behind, I've been stabbed in the neck and the back. I'd have been, you know, you have seen Texas prison stories on YouTube. He's an NHC rolling 60s, I believe. It was something that a lot of people wanted to follow. I don't know. I don't know. I know there was a whack. I don't know, whack deuce. He was I think he did an interview with a dude who was from Texas. Reaching out. I haven't. I haven't really. What I'm saying. Been reaching out, and I'm. What I'm saying. I'm a look. If you want to holler at me, get at me. You know what I mean. Please get at me. Don't feel free. What I'm saying. Uh, but I don't, what I'm saying, I don't like asking nobody for nothing. You know what I mean? Literally, I don't like to ask nobody for nothing. I will go out of my way to get it myself before I have to ask somebody for something. And that comes from, prison and the way things were and the way, I went through life. You know what I mean? If somebody gives you something now, you owe that person. So in one way, somehow you gotta pay. You always gotta pay your way. Ain't nobody gonna pay your way for you. And sometimes paying your way ain't easy. And sometimes you gotta give up things you don't want to give up. So I mean, you learn the hard way and you move on. And that's the thing, I'm saying, I don't knock nobody from another, I'm saying, another gang, another place, wherever you from. It don't matter. We all in the same game. You know what I mean? Because we just trying to, I'm saying, trying to make the best out of a bad situation. So we just trying to come together. But when we're killing our own, you know what I'm saying, we're mixed up. We're doing the wrong thing. And I don't support that. I'm not with that. I like to see you talk about your stories together. Coming up a similar way, he was white too. I hear that. Oh, you talking about the dude from Texas? Well, I got to get that whack. I'm gonna get that whack because he was hollering at a white boy from Texas. I remember. I think he did an interview with somebody like that. I don't know the whole get down, but yeah, I'm open to whatever. I'm down. I want to do more collabs. I'm just not good at reaching out to people, like I said. But you know what I'm saying. I don't want to give my story away because that was a situation. You know what I mean. Somebody wanted me to be in a movie, and you know what I'm saying. It wasn't nothing in it. Wasn't nothing in it for me, and I didn't think that was, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't a clincher though. The thing was, they wanted me to sign a contract, just sight unseen here, sign this. And that's, what I'm saying, that's bad business. So anybody, if somebody comes at you like that with a, here, just sign this. Don't go for it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe trick because I'm not going for it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was a real contract or a fake contract. This is a basic contract. Okay, how do I know? I don't know what a basic contract is. I don't know what that means. I don't know how none of that works. So, how is this a basic contract? And how do I know that? I told the dude to his face, you know what I mean? The filmmaker was here at my house. And, so that's the thing, because he came all the way out here, from LA to come down here and do this. And then, he wanted me to sign the paper and I wouldn't sign the paper. And so that was the main thing is because I was willing to do the interview, because I'm trying to raise my thing up. I was trying to do a couple interviews and, get some more attention to my channel, but I'm monetized now. So, now I just got to get more views and more viewers and get more likes. Somebody hit that heart, keep hitting that heart, you know, anything, what I'm saying? I'm trying to build my brand. I can't give it away. You know what I mean? People, you want, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see it. I see it. They popping up now. I see it. Nah, I would want to see it happen that way. Bad business. Hope to see you succeed. Oh man, I'm gonna succeed. You can believe that. Cream rise to the top. Man. And that's the thing, I'm I'm always pushing to go forward, but I'm not, what I'm saying, I'm not going forward by any means. Because I'm not gonna step on my own. I'm not gonna push my people out of the way to get in front of somebody else. I'm not gonna be on here, you know what I mean, doing, you know what I'm saying, stupid things for likes. That's not my get down, you know what I mean? If that's what you're looking for, it's on another channel. I'm here, I got some stories, you know what I'm saying, but I can tell you some good shit, you know what I mean? If if you listen to my stories and do the opposite, I bet you have a good life. I bet you. I bet, and that's the thing. I learned the hard way a lot of times. And now, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to learn before I have to bang my head against the wall too many times. But that's just me. So what y'all got up? It's Friday night, man. It's 9:30. It's about time for you boys. Man, I done been on almost 2 hours, y'all. Y'all done been here that long? Well, there's a couple people been here. Go ahead, put some more hearts up there. All right, it's been about 2 hours, man, and I'm about to go. Y'all good? Y'all got anything? Y'all want to hear something? What y'all want to know? What y'all want to hear about? Because if not, I got a beautiful wife in the other room, you know what I'm saying, that I can go keep warm. It's a cold night tonight. Snow gonna be wrapped up around his wife, keeping her warm. That's my job. It's funny because she called me her pillow. I told her she got to stop stuffing me. Yeah, she keeps me fed and happy. I'm blessed. All right, y'all. So look, we're gonna bring this one to a close. Everybody have a good weekend. You know what I mean? Go do something, enjoy something. Just watch for the term in perpetuity in the contract. Just watch for the term in perpetuity in contracts. That's a red flag and no 360 deal. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'm learning. All this stuff is new to me. So, you know what I'm saying? You just taught me something and that'll be helpful. But look here, I'm gonna let this go. You know what I'm saying? Felix, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the tip. Heads up. Thanks all of y'all for watching. Come back next Friday. I'll be here live. Holla at me.